We have been scammed. We've been told that we can create our own AI films. Well, that's completely wrong. I've had my AI bot do a bunch of research, and here's what it came up with. Here's why we're not going to be able to create our own films and how we can actually fix it. Let's get into it.
You know that massive sci-fi film that just premiered at Cannes? Well, it was made entirely with AI. But look, if you think the creators just typed, "Make me a cool movie," into a text box and clicked some magic button, you are in for a shock. Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're totally exposing the myth of the magic prompt, and we're going to give you the exact step-by-step playbook that real creators are actually using to win right now. Okay, let's just dive straight into the reality here. $500,000. That is what it actually costs to produce the new AI film Hellgrind. $500,000. I mean, this completely shatters that illusion that AI filmmaking is just free and instant, right? Real AI movies take real budgets and some serious human effort. It's really not about getting a free movie. It's about making an impossible movie possible. So, let's get into part one, the end of AI clips and the major shift to real production. Think back over the last year or so. Everyone was totally amazed by generating those random single prompt clips, right? You know, a cool shot of a car driving, or maybe a neat alien landscape. But honestly, that era is totally over. We're looking at a massive split in the market right now. On one hand, you have what we call the commodity layer. This is kind of a dead end. It's that one prompt, quick text-to-video stuff. It's cool for a quick demo, but it absolutely doesn't build a business. But then on the flip side, you have the valuable layer, and this is where the real magic happens. This is where you build story systems, smart editing logic, and reasonable characters that audiences are actually going to care about. Which brings us to part two, the 500K AI movie, where we'll deconstruct Hellgrind. To really see how the pros spend their time and resources, let's get a look under the hood of that $500,000 budget. Just to get a short film, they generated over 100 hours of footage. Over 100 hours! They were writing massive 3,000-word prompts just to get the precise details right. But here's the most important part. They used a human-written script and a hybrid human editing workflow. And you know, even with all that amazing tech, reviewers still notice the uncanny valley, that slightly creepy robotic feeling you get when digital humans don't act quite right. So what does that tell us? It means human emotion and pacing still matter way more than having perfect pixels. Seriously, if you take away absolutely nothing else from this explainer today, let it be this. Your competitive advantage is not better visuals. Pretty soon, literally everyone will have good visuals. Your real moat, your real advantage, is your cinematic workflow, your emotional pacing, and your story systems. Because at the end of the day, AI filmmaking is really just filmmaking on fast forward. You still have to be a great storyteller. All right, let's move into part three, Hollywood's secret AI tools and the Great Divide. Right now, you've got Hollywood heavyweights and solo creators alike using AI to make films that used to be literally unmakeable just because of budget constraints. But as you can imagine, not everyone is thrilled about it. We're seeing this really stark divide across the industry. For instance, director Kling Parsons has stated very clearly that he would remove generative AI entirely if he could. But then, you have legendary director Martin Scorsese actively embracing it for his storyboarding process. It's fascinating. The smartest positioning for anyone jumping into this space right now is to just view AI as an augmentation, a tool to help you, rather than an outright replacement for human filmmakers. So forget typing out a single prompt. The new, dominant way to make AI films revolves around the Seedance 2.0 workflow model, and it's a step-by-step process. It starts with a real human script, breaks that down into visual beats, moves to a storyboard, and then finally ends with a final edit. It intelligently connects your audio, your video, and your reference images all into one smooth, continuous pipeline. But to manage a pipeline like that, you really need the right environment. Enter the infinite canvas. The days of typing into a simple little chat box are fading fast. Creator tools are basically turning into something that looks like a giant digital whiteboard. We are talking about visual workflows and node systems, which are essentially digital mind maps that connect a script directly to an image, directly to an audio file. Just think of it as the Figma for AI filmmaking. Okay, shifting gears a bit to part four, the AI anime advantage and this massive subculture that's building around it. This particular subculture is moving incredibly fast, mainly because anime production plays by entirely different rules than realistic video. To really understand why this is such a game changer, we have to look at the core-based pipeline. In traditional anime, a core is just a specific block of episodes. So a core-based pipeline is a production system built specifically for stylized motion, keeping character expressions totally consistent and reusing worlds over time. It is all about memory and consistency. And smart software is finally stepping up to solve the actual bottlenecks in anime creation. We're talking about persistent characters that look exactly the same in every single shot. We're talking expression libraries, so your main hero can smile or cry consistently without completely changing their face. Outfit memory, reusable worlds. It's absolutely huge. Because once you build these digital assets, creating your next episode becomes 10 times faster. All right, let's get practical with part 5, your AI filmmaking playbook, and how you can actually start creating right now. We've talked a lot about the theory and what the big studios are doing, but now it is time for some actionable steps. Here are 4 massive opportunities that you can legitimately start today. Number 1, author to cinematic trailers. Think about it. Authors have incredible stories, but usually lack visual production. You can use AI to build pitch decks and character trailers for them. Number 2, animate continuity infrastructure. If you can solve the my character changes every shot problem, you will be miles ahead of the competition. Number 3, AI pre-visualization. This essentially means helping indie directors and ad agencies plan out their shots and mood boards before they even step on set. And number 4, vertical AI drama content. Platforms like TikTok and YouTube Shorts absolutely thrive on emotional, serialized drama, and AI is literally perfect for pumping this out right now. And if we look at the cutting-edge research, it shows us exactly where all of this is heading. In 2024, the big focus was on scene previews. But by 2025, tools are actively moving to hybrid editing, which means blending real, live-action footage with generated footage. And by 2026, we are looking at intelligent cinematic beat engines that actually understand directing logic and editing rhythm. The tech is moving straight toward intelligent director tools, not just random video generators. So what does this all mean? To sum it all up, the core truth is actually pretty simple. The winners in this next era of entertainment are going to be the creators who know how to combine story, audio, editing, and character systems. The real power simply isn't in a single magical prompt anymore. It is all in the workflow. It's about knowing exactly how to put all the pieces of the puzzle together to make your audience actually feel something. Which leaves us with one final, very important question for you. Which AI production workflow are you going to build first? Are you going to tackle anime, pitch decks, or maybe vertical drama? Let me know what your plan is down in the comments below. And hey, if you found this explainer helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join our community of focused learners. Keep exploring, and be sure to click the next explainer on your screen right now to keep leveling up your skills. See you there.